Plain on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not pressed with making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just where I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real.
Click, clack, chart stack, bagging up them profits. Live stream flowing, keyboard slamming, never stop it. Tradesharpe on the rise, make 'em Wall Street nervous. Big account, buying lobsters at that lavish surface. Cash flow quick, lobsters in the mix. True hustle on display, never miss a click. Dollar signs, live streams, making waves. In the market game, riding high like trade. Crypto, Forex, indices all aligned. Tradesharpe stunning, pockets full, feeling fine. Few account common, gains up in the skies. Every trade a banger, never seeing demise. Cash flow quick, lobsters in the mix. True hustle on display, never miss a click. Dollar signs, live streams, making waves. In the market game, riding high like trades. Crypto, Forex, indices all aligned. Tradesharpe stunning, pockets full, feeling fine. View account climbing, gains up in the skies. Every trade a banger, never seeing demise. Cash flow quick, lobsters in the mix. True hustle on display, never miss a click. Dollar signs, live streams, making waves. In the market game, riding high like trades. Got that Midas touch, turning trades to gold. Fans watching all, stories being told. Broker fees no bother, wealth and rapid fold. Tradesharpe living large, lobsters never cold. Cash flow quick, lobsters in the mix. True hustle on display, never miss a click. Dollar signs, live streams, making waves. In the market game, riding high like trades.
All right, are we back? Yes, we're back. We're back. I said good morning, everyone. Hope everyone was well. Mic works on Zoom. Yeah, it wasn't working on YouTube. Video not working on Zoom. I know, it will come on in a minute. Don't worry about that. Relax, relax, everyone. Relax. PC had problems. I had to shut down everything, so everything is closed. There we go. Video is on now. And yeah, so I was saying, someone said fire song. I said it's a little bit cheesy, but it is pretty fire beat. I like it. So yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's have a look at what's going on the charts here and trade Friday here. So having a look at the calendar, we do still have news on Friday. We are finishing the last of our GBP news with retail sales here. So let's see what happens with retail sales, and we'll take it from there. Nothing, you know, too crazy I would expect with retail sales. Maybe like a 30 pip push max. Really don't need to analyze too much into it, to be honest. It's just one of those figures that you let happen, and then you just take from there. So yeah, if we see what's happening on the charts here, we can go and do the analysis. Start off on the daily time frame as always. Daily is still continuing to close bearish on GJ, coming very close to that daily support there, and you know, still bearish, very, very close to the daily support. We hovered around that weekly, monthly support. Now we're below successfully in the last couple of hours of yesterday, and we're kind of ranging on the 4 hour sitting. If you look, we're a little bit below this, but we're kind of in that whole zone, right? Daily support is going to be a massive target in terms of like a main target here. Technically, bias is bullish with this 4 hour candle closing bullish here. So if price does want to go up today, there is a possibility to see buys make sense. But when we start to investigate the lower time frames here, it's actually not as easy as it may seem. Let's move this 1 hour to here. So above here we have another 1 hour. I would like to mark this, actually, this 1 hour resistance here. Change this to 1 hour resistance. 1 hour resistance here. 30-minute is a little bit higher. 15-minute also a little bit higher. So above this little 15-minute, if you measure this range here, I don't think it's the best range. What are we looking like here? About 13 pips. So depending on how big stop loss is, there could be a possibility to trade this range up. Trading towards the downside here, we just move this to the 15. Let's see if we have clean candles here to the left. It is clean on the 4 hour, and on the 15 it is mighty clean as well here. So breakout trades will make sense here, as we have a very, very clean range back towards this 15 support here. So that would make sense if we get below the range here. If we're inside of this range just going sideways, it's not gonna do too much for us going sideways inside this range, right? So I don't want to trade inside of this range as much as possible. So I'm gonna try to avoid this range here. If more price action forms where maybe we fake out, yeah, there's a possibility for us to trade. The range structure point is about 28 pips, so not the biggest range, but depending on what price action does, we can react from that. You know, this previous 4 hour here is also giving me problems here to take buys. It's a tough buy. It's a tough buy as well, right? So I mean, ideally we want it above previous 4 hour. We can see all the reaction coming from previous 4 hour, but the difference is we've tapped it, and if we close above, it'll be the first candle that's able to close above that zone. But I really prefer this closer to London. So we'll see what ends up happening, how candles close here, how the 1 hour close, and take it from there. So that's analysis on GJ. The problem is we're a little bit more bearish than bullish for sure. I mean, if you look at every single bounce that has tried, every single bounce, right? Every single bounce that's tried to go up, we've seen it fail, right? Bounce fail, bounce fail, this bounce here failed, potential bounce, we could see it fail. So sells do make a little bit more sense in terms of what price action been doing. There's a 1 hour at 198, 198, bro. That's a little bit far away. So we will see what ends up happening on the charts here. We'll see what ends up happening on the charts and then take it from there. So 189, 600. Let's see. But we have the wick fill there as well, right? This wick already tapped through it. Yeah, this wick tapped through it once. This could be used as a watch. We'll see what happens when we get through it. Is it there on a 30-minute or no? No, only 1 hour. So we'll see. we'll see what happens with not a notch. This is 2 candles, boop boop, 2 candles. So we'll see what happens if we get there first. So I want to have a look at gold in the meantime here and see what gold is saying. On gold here, we have pushed up. We can delete some. What's this line doing all the way here? Say bye to this, say bye to this, say bye to this, say bye to this. Start off there. So daily time frame, what are we doing? Ooh, daily is right at daily resistance now. So we're basically at target here for gold. So this is going to be the top of the range / target, right? So we reach target for the buy. So our initial target was here. Then our next target was going to be that daily resistance, and now we've reached that daily resistance there. So we're at target, we're at a resistance, and leaving a rejection from that resistance as well. We do have a 4-hour. Let's just go ahead and put this from here. Boom. We'll put this 4-hour resistance. So it is mixed session bias. We can push through that resistance, but we need some good volume here, some good juice enabled to do that. We have a little bit 4-hour resistance where that yellow line is. One here as well. 30-minute, what are we saying? Basically where that yellow line is, where we're sitting right now is a resistance, seems like. Let's just draw a line and see where that is on like a 15. Yeah, I don't like the buys here. The buys here are straight into that 4-hour and straight into the second 4-hour and key level 15. The buys to try push through daily resistance look a little bit better here. These buys up here to push through daily resistance. For sells today, pretty nice below this zone here. You would want maybe below 09 here, actually, to be honest. 09 would be a lot safer. Yeah, it's also the 30-minute here. Because I would also take a buy if price comes, retests here, and then gets back in the range. I would still buy that. But we are a daily target, so to see a pullback is not going to be out of the question here, right? Out of the question. So we'll see what happens. This range in here is pretty small, about 13 pips only. 13 pips ain't much. Above here, I think we have 13 pips just to the daily resistance. Yeah, about 16 pips to the daily resistance. And all the way to the 4-hour resistance, another 50 pips. So 50 pips, a much better range there, right? Much better range. 50 pips, of course, and when you're like your target is going to be the daily resistance for a watch zone is already 16 pips away, it makes it a lot easier. So let's see what ends up happening on that front. And let's have a look at good old DAX here as well. See what it's doing here. So sort of daily time frame still closing somewhat just about closed bullish, just about closed bullish here on the daily time frame. We're still within that structure we created from yesterday, but closing on an actually a bullish candle here for the 4 hours. So unlike yesterday, we failed to close a candle on a bullish candle yesterday for London session. So let me bring this here. It's a 4-hour resistance, so we can leave it like that. Don't need much lines at all-time high. That 700 was still our retest zone from yesterday. We're forming structure here. Yesterday we saw we could look for this breakout here. Is this a structural point? Yes, I don't like that. That could be a threat here. We're gonna mark this actually, this 5-minute resistance. We could just retest that and then start to pull back here, especially on Friday. We don't always get continuations on Friday. But today's bullish bias session, so it's pretty straightforward session for me when it's bullish bias, looking for buys. You know, I think that's about it, to be honest. Looking for buys, breakouts, even if we have heavy volume that comes in that pushes us above 700 and we start to continue, then yeah, there will be options there. Let's see how Frankfurt opens here, to be honest. Yesterday around Frankfurt open is when volume came in, about 5 minutes after Frankfurt open. So if there's a setup, maybe closing above the 15 to get to the 5, anything like that, you know. See what the 1 hour is saying here. Yeah, 1 hour is trying to close bullish here. We'll see if 1 hour will need to close bullish for that to make sense. 30-minute would have like a setup 2. It's a possibility to try a setup 2 here, just depending. So we'll see when it closes here, and based on where it closed, either if it gives a nice close above here, we'll see about stop loss placement. See if we get something like yesterday, good stop loss placement. If not, we have a lot of room. We're at all-time high. If we see this absolutely, you know, fly towards the upside, then probably options are going to actually come above new all-time highs, right? We have all-time high breakout. So we're going to see. For sells, I'm not planning sells till now yet, because we're in a kind of a breakout phase and we're bullish on daily still. We're bullish on 4 hour. Even though sells could make sense below here, 635, I would kind of wait and see till that happens, because let's say we liquidity grab and then we start getting below here. Yeah, that's my counter trend sell, would make total sense and give me a shot for the session. So, you know, it's not, I also don't want to be the guy in, hopefully this doesn't happen, but maybe we take a buy, the buy fails, we start coming down, and then I take a sell, and then the sell fails, and you're just breaking your plan because we're not mixed buyers, and we just end up ranging, and you take a sell, you take a buy, and you fail on both, and then you end your week giving back all you made from yesterday, right? Which I don't want to do. Yesterday, very decent trade, good size move on that trade, and I don't want to give all of that back, you know? So that's how it is. Harry, I'm not sure who said I can't find my TP. Like 5 times had me dying. Bro, I was laughing so much. I was laughing so much. That was Zoom user. That's what he puts his name here in Zoom. Puts his name as Zoom user with a Z. It was funny. It was funny. So yeah, that's the analysis here, guys. Let's see what happens. We have news in about 10 minutes on GBP. This news is not big enough maybe to do a news poll. We could do it, but isn't that Peter from his phone? Yes, it is Peter. So yeah. So let's have a look at the plans quickly here. I want to see if the guys are aligned with me while it's fresh. Can go through this pretty fast now that we just did the analysis. Structure for close. I like, yep, you identified same zone, set up 2 sells as well. Yeah, that could be interesting actually. That could work, yep. Buys above that. Same thing. Yep. Buys above, okay. All-time high. Interesting range on gold, lots of liquidity grabs, reversal from this area, well noted. Perfect zone for selling, perfect for buying. Good, I like to see this. Yep. Not sure I trust it, agreed, sells below, yep. Same buy zone, all-time high buy zone, done. Cool. That same setup for sells there. Structure, more sells below, mixed buys, but not confident buying. That's interesting. I would be okay buying with how bullish gold has been. But I agree with the sells you put. Messy range, yeah, buys above, sells below. Yeah, keep it simple is easy, simple stupid. It's always better sometimes. Yeah, I prefer to buy to the daily instead of, if we're gonna buy today, you have to buy to the daily, because if it rejects the daily again and you're buying at the daily, so think of it. Would you rather buy at the daily or to the daily? You know, it makes sense to buy to it instead of at it, right? Yeah, buys above. Oh, cool. You put 2 charts in one. That's nice. Good way to post your plan. Yep. S2 buys, I would rather leave the range, because this would make a structure point here and you're going to buy straight into that structure. So it doesn't make sense to buy straight into that structure. So just leave that out. This, you know, it's basically even the S2 sells, you know. So this is a bad habit to have 90% of the time, is this thing, right? This is normally a bad habit, right? And that habit is having a plan for buying and selling in the same zone. Because, so you're telling me if this doesn't close above and closes below and the next candle closes bearish, you take sell instead? What if the next candle then closes above and gives you your buy? So you're selling in your buy zone. That must mean that when price reaches close to your buy zone, you're not confident about the buys. Selling and buying in the same zone is very, very 50-50, right? So you kind of say, I have a sell zone and a buy zone, but I don't sell and buy at the same zone. Very rarely do you sell and buy in the same zone. There are times where you can, but you'll see most of the guys' plans, selling zones and buying zones are far away. This selling zone is nuts, but I don't think he expects this. I mean, it could happen today, but yeah, I think if we're going to look for sells, you'd all try earlier. But it is a nice setting, so the buy is, yeah, straightforward. Perfect, well done. Sweet, that's analysis. Let's see what's gonna go on here on the charts here. And yeah, thank you all for showing up. Friday here, let's get it. If you guys enjoyed the analysis, be sure to do the YouTube business. Leave a like on the stream. Get the likes up to 100 likes. I would appreciate that. And yeah, amazing. Harry, how do we know if you received our application for the exclusive group? We didn't get any confirmation that the message was submitted. If you applied through the website for the exclusive group, you probably don't need to, because you can just apply directly from the link on the Tradesharpe community. So just apply through this link and it will give you direct access. That link there, right? News poll for YouTube. I don't think this news is big enough. How do you face drawdown? It's just part of the game. I have stop loss in place. If I hit my stop loss, I was wrong today and I move on to the next trade because I trust my plan long term. It's just things that happen. If you don't know what you're doing, then you have to go prove your plan, backtest it, prove it in forward testing, and just do some work in it. Or obviously learn a plan from someone who has done that for you, right? I mean, that's the advantage. That's the information you can pay for and do it, you know? Everyone sell? No, I don't think. Harry, our expert GU might have a setup soon. Good. Let her have a setup. I don't mind. I can't be managing that many pairs. I'm happy with my switch though. Look at my statistics. Took 100 trades with S1 with 67% win rate. It's good. I think we can get it higher. I mean, for what your stage at, I think the reason why your win rate is down a little bit is because of your management. You fix your management, you fix your win rate. Harry, put some pictures at the starting of the website because it looks boring with all written. Yeah, my website is not to entertain. My website is just to give information. Right? I'm not using my website to make it fancy. And I mean, there's a picture in the right in the homepage. First thing is a picture of me. So I think that's a picture. There's then some writing. There's my YouTube videos. There, you know, that's just the about. The homepage here, it's just to give information, you know. So it's just there's a big picture of my logo, you know. There's just, it's information. I just want to give information, right? So it's information about what's included. It's information about my pip labs, the trading simulator we have. That's it. That's the reason I made the website, is for information. Otherwise I have to explain to people, which I do anyways, what exactly it is. But on a website, it's all there for you. So that's why I created this website, you know. You know, it's an information thing. I don't need it to entertain or this. That's it, you know. Harry, you look like you're bulking in it. Of course, always bulking, bro. We're trying to get big here. Not always bulking, but you know what it's like. Mr. Stereo misses. Yeah, be careful. Be careful. Don't show it to your missus, the website. They end up buying different servers from Tradesharpe. No, I'm joking. Website is clean looking. I like it. Thank you. Thank you. What's my bias on GJ? Today's technically a mixed bias, but with how price has been moving, it looks more bearish. Thanks for the feedback, Harry. I'm definitely getting there with all my analysis. Thanks to you and all the videos on WAP. No, of course, man. I'm happy having you in the group, bro. You put in the work, sending your analysis, asking questions, you get that. You'll see the improvement. Do you trade outside of streaming? Of course. You should see how much discussion goes in the exclusive group, man. Just see NY chat. NY chat goes mad, bro. We are always discussing different options, what's happening, this, that, feedback, all of this stuff. All of this stuff. I put my NY plans here as well. what I look for in NY, all of that stuff. Giveaway at 600 viewers. Remember guys, we're still away from our target. Once we get there, big giveaway. Been cooking for that giveaway. Yeah, gold grab liquidity here from the bottom. If this was a bigger range, I like this for buys. If this was not only like 13 pips here for like a 25 pip, 26 pip stop loss, I think 25 you can get away with. You know, it's not, ain't gonna cut it. 30 looks good though. 30 has a lot more range, but that's the problem. If you don't do your markup, you don't realize that there's this 4-hour mess sitting here. GJ news just came out, huh? See, I thought not a massive move, man. 20 pips this. Maybe it's still gonna continue, but maybe we should have done the news poll. This is enough, 38. This is enough to do the news poll. We should have done the news poll to see what you guys say. If you guys voted for up again, you would have been wrong 3 times in a row. You'll be off to a bad start on the news indicator. How you doing? I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Hope you're well. I want to see what DAX has done here. If I lose my voice halfway through stream, don't blame me. Yesterday I was shouting, man, shouting. There was some event, some yacht party by a media company here for influencers and stuff like that. There's music, and when you're speaking to people, man, I have to shout, man. I don't like that. I had to shout. But then, but it was good though. It was good. Good to hear, bro. You locked in and ready to go, bro. I've been locked in since the first day I showed up to the charts. Been locked in. Always locked in, man. Right, this candle closed below here. This current candle's opened here, pushing towards the highs. 5 minute has created what? Some sort of structure. Only option would be a close above here, but depending on how the candle closes. We shall see. What's this? 17, 5 to here, 18 to the highs. Could be an option that close above here. 17 pips SL. I don't like this 5. If it starts rejecting 5, we'll have to manage though. But to get back to 700, it has range. Is the Burj Khalifa a prison in Dubai? Of course not. Of course not. Why would the Burj Khalifa be a prison in Dubai? How does that make sense? Not worried about bottom wick? Not really too much on DAX. Let's see it on broker though. It's actually a 1 hour, so actually 1 hour could be a problem. Wait, where's my... Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't have on 1 hour on broker as well. Yeah, that could be problematic. I would prefer it to go grab liquidity. Really hoping it actually happened. Which is more effective in trading, psychology or technicals? Both. They have after you learn technicals, it's all psychology. But remember, technicals can help psychology, and I think this is what people don't understand. Without technicals, you put yourself in an emotional situation. I mean, we could make a how would I explain this? Let me think. So think about it like this, you know, if you're looking at technicals versus psychology, technicals is going to be just as important as psychology, because the situations you put yourself on the chart cause the emotions that affect your psychology. Because if you have a plan that you have to follow and nothing is following your plan, you're not going to feel FOMO because you're following your plan. But if you don't have a plan, you'll feel FOMO, and FOMO will affect your psychology. That makes you take a bad trade. So that's why technicals are important, because the situations you put yourself in on the charts affects the psychology, not just your psychology overall. And then outside of trading, everything that you do outside of trading and that affects your psychology outside of trading, such as being an overthinker, blah, 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 will directly translate into the charts. And it's very, very important to understand that, right? Very important to understand that. So yeah. 5 did close above here, it did. But the bottom wick here, I need to think about how I'm going to deal with this. It's really tough on this. Because I'm scared I put stop loss below the bottom wick and it makes a bottom wick. But this is a nice flip here. 1 minute no structure, not good. And my stop loss would be below. Yeah, I need 1 minute structure. I need 1 minute structure. Why? Because look where my stop loss is going to be. Right where price would come back and retest. And running a bigger stop loss here, it's an option. But I rather do that on a 15-minute close. You know, not just on a 5. So 100% would like to see something form here, especially with the no bottom wick on a 1 hour. 15-minute no bottom wick, I'm not too worried about. But 1 hour, yes, I am. So gold made it 13 pips up, not even 13 pips yet. 15-minute failed to close above that little resistance though. It's only about 12 pips it's made it. Wonder what GJ is still dumping. No, it's just retracing a bit now. I'd really love DAX to create some sort of structure here. This would give me confidence it doesn't want to make a bottom wick. Because we have nothing. You would have to run stop loss here. You could run the biggest stop loss. How much would the biggest stop loss be? 25 points. To get here, 17 points, 25, 1-to-1 is up here. I'd rather just take the buy than above this 5 here, 687. 687 buys. This no bottom wick is a big problem on 1 hour. It's really throwing me off here. Otherwise, I would be in this, to be honest, because it would make sense. It would make total sense. But it is a threat. Especially without 1 minute structure to argue. On broker, I have bottom wick. I check mine, I don't. If you have nipple wick, then I guess you can take it if you always follow your broker. But even if I zoom in, I'm like a gap open, like it's 100% no wick there, like not even close. You know, but then take it, you know, if you're gonna do that. But look, I'm 100% no wick there. It sucks. We have 1 minute structure as well. If you have a bottom wick, it's valid, but I just have to follow what I'm normally following. I have to standardize it, right? I can't say, okay, today I'm not gonna follow it, and then I get eaten up, right? I can't say that. It's a shame. How about guys on FTMO? What do you guys have? You have a gap or something? Or just a simple bottom wick? But a gap, right? Yeah, the problem gaps like to be filled as well. Yeah, it sucks. It really, really sucks. See, the next plan is just going to be waiting for something to close above here. That would be nice. Tradesharpe, I'm new to DAX 30. It would be useful if you explain DAX on how it moves. It's an indices, so it moves. We trade it the same. Price action is the same. It's just a little bit faster. Volume comes at the same time. All the same. Rules are rules. If you got BSD, what's BSD? Oh, bad psychology. You're panicking now. Yeah, you are. You're panicking. You can be upset about it, but you shouldn't be taking action. That's the difference. Do you take action or do you not? Here the bottom wick might come and I might be extremely happy, and it proves that following your plan is actually a big win. But even so, if you took this, I would be uncomfortable with the drawdown because it would feel like it's going to do what I don't want it to do. So what would be okay now? That would give me confidence. We see this candle close bearish and then the next candle close above something like this. I could even go impulsively a little bit first, you know. Never broke the high anyways. About after closing above what? It did break the high, right? This closed above here and then broke the high. We might have a 15-minute setup one here, so this would be also with a thunderstorm. Yes, this is kind of at 5-minute resistance, but if you base it on a 15 here, it's a different trade. So I'm looking at that as well. So you take the 5 break of high and stops below 15? Yeah. Well, you're just taking a 15-minute setup one. It's forget the 5 in that, right? Because then it's you're taking break of 15-minute high, stops below 15, right? If we get a chance for smaller stop loss, yeah, we can look at that. But we have to see, like, let's say the bottom wick comes back, retests here, then flip. I'll probably just keep it below that bottom wick. Mr. Sharp, I love your strategy because it saves me for potential losses. Indeed a win in the long run? Yes, sir. Is it normal sometimes candles does not move at all? Yes. Happens in DAX. Which pair is this? Could be called D30 DAX. It's called German 40, the broker I use on Tradingview to analyze. On my broker, it's called DE40. Alright, we are getting the close here. See if we can get a bottom wick. Hopefully it doesn't flip. Hopefully it doesn't flip in last 40 seconds. Would be annoying that. Yeah, it looks like about 23. I don't think we can run smaller stops. Let's see a nice bottom wick here first. Come on, give me something better. On broker, I don't have a bottom wick here yet. On this, I know it's showing a nipple wick, but not on broker. See, I don't have one on broker yet. I really want one on broker. There we go. Now it's starting one. It's trying to start one now. Cool, bottom wick being formed. I'm gonna try buy a break of the high then. Stop loss for now is gonna go below here, but if we create something else, any type of structure here, then I'm gonna just use that. Let's see. You afraid to trade Nasdaq? I'm not afraid to. Why would I be afraid to trade Nasdaq? But we're trading London session. This is not New York Stock Exchange open. So if it was New York Stock Exchange open, yeah, I'd be looking at Nasdaq, US 30, concentrating more on those. Thinking if I prefer a close above, now that we have two candles closing bearish. Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. 5-minute candle closes like up here, then I'll just keep it. If it closes back inside of the range, I'm gonna wait for a close above because price is closing back inside the range. It's a different trade. I'll wait for at least a 1-minute close above so we don't get a liquidity grab to the highs and then price flip. You see that happen sometimes. So it will depend on how this candle closes. Closes below the range, or if it closes, the weaker it closes, then definitely I'll keep it. Gold did some people dirty because they need to wait for candle closures. Yeah, all the time when you don't wait for candle closures can mess you up. I've seen this before, ripping highs without chance of entering. Yeah, but I have a buy stop there, right? You'll delete it? No, only if we close back in the range, yes. But we didn't. New candle, no bottom wick. I'm gonna wait for a bottom wick, guys, before entering. I'm waiting for a bottom wick here. I mean, I could just rely on it on a 30-minute, I could rely on it on the 15-minute. I just really don't want to get caught out in a liquidity grab and then move down. Price keeps freezing for you guys. Low volume that means. Alright, here's a wick being made. I would not expect volume in this dog water. Yeah. Bro, you just said I've seen this before and price would fly. And now you said I've not seen volume in this dog water. Yeah, a lot of gaps. With 2 minutes here, I'll probably wait for a close, guys. Wait for a close. At least we get the extra confirmation, especially when it's actually moving pretty slow right now. Maybe a 1 minute close above will do it as well. 1 minute does look pretty bad. Bro, why are you not answering chat questions? I'm trying to trade, bro. Are you kidding me? Bro. I'm about to get into a trade. I'm managing my trade and you're telling me about chat questions? Relax. I'm about to jump into a trade. Here it might push. 1 minute closed above. Let's see. If this reflips and breaks the high, I'm gonna go in half and then I'm gonna go in the other half once we close above. Just to keep the original 15-minute plan. Right now it's making a bottom wick on my broker. So I'll go in half once it re-breaks this high. And then a second half. There we go. So took half there. Same SL, but I'm gonna keep it just here. About 19 points. I rely on this structure to hold. So just something like this. This closes above. Alright, get a bottom wick. I'll add the rest when we break the high. But the rest of the position, I'll put stop loss below these wicks. I'll probably move now this stop loss up to here, so I'm even risking less than half. So now I'm risking less than half. The rest I'll add once we break the high. Alright. Broke the high, so we'll put it, even though my first entry a little bit earlier, but it broke the high on my broker. This broker didn't break the high, but on mine it did. See if we can get a pop. I took the same trade after first green candle earlier, bro. This one. Yeah, we didn't have bottom wick here. That's what put me off, but yeah, it makes sense. Now we have nice structure as well. We have 30-minute close coming here in about 1 minute. Let's see how 30 minutes looking. We'd have to survive 30-minute deep bottom wick if it happens. Hopefully we can close higher the better. 15-minute is not looking the best if it closes bearish. If it closes bullish, yeah, it's still looking okay. It was looking good. Last 36 seconds, we can see if it actually wants to push up here, not push down. Yeah, no volume right now. Damn, we open no top wick. This even gap down on my broker. That's a gap. Very hard to close with this gap down. That gap is a big gap, man. Anyone else have a gap? This is like a 3-4 point gap. That gap makes it hard because it's hard to manage with that gap. I wonder how to manage with that gap. Let's think how to manage with this gap. Moving half position original SL? No, I'll keep this shortened SL because risk is already reduced, right? Because original SL was down here, so risk is already reduced. We're not even if it hits this SL, I'm not losing everything that I originally risked. So it's not bad. We needed this to flip and push bullish actually. See how 1 minute structure is forming. Any 1 minute candle closing below here, it's not a good sign. So we need to see a quick rejection from here. We'll see in 10 seconds. I might be ready to close half my position here if this 1 minute candle closes below. That'll be my plan. I really hope it doesn't gap down again. It's very strange price action. Volume is extremely low. Lowest I've seen it in a long time. Very, very low volume. Everything's like jumpy. You know, it's like it's really struggling. Might just be a very slow trade, I wonder. But we don't really have the stop loss for a slow trade, you know? What's the gap you're talking about? If you look on a broker, you're going to see a little gap when price opens. It's just because of the lack of volume. Friday price action? I mean, Fridays have been good. I mean, look at yesterday. Yesterday's 60-point banger. I mean, massive trade we caught yesterday. Same setup. But today we're just going very, very slow. So it looks good on 15, waiting to rocket. Yeah, just needs... The problem I'm scared is that to rocket, does it need more liquidity because volume is low? That's the only thought in my mind. I want to see this 5-minute close back inside the range would be good. Alright, it actually closed bearish here. Interesting close. That same 1-minute level is going to be my management point here. This same 1-minute level. That's it. 36 seconds. Oh, don't dump 36 seconds. Give me a chance. Give me a chance to manage. If it closes below here, I'll manage. I'll save on about 4 or 5 points. But I need to wait 26 seconds to be able to manage here, guys. Because it could last minute close above. It's not looking like, but who knows? I have to manage like that. But it's looking like it wants to come deeper before I can manage. Alright, if this flips, breaks the low, I'm gonna close the trade. 15 points. Godax, flip now. Up, I mean, not down, not down, not down, up, up. If this 30-minute can flip bullish, it's gonna be insane. I think we'll be fine. Pretty low volume, not going up, not going down. That's why it looks like maybe it wants to go deeper for liquidity. Unless some sort of buying pressure comes in from right here, which it's not seeming the case. If we're looking at 1 minute, it's making lower highs successfully. Until we break this 1 minute structure here, we need a candle that comes and breaks this 1 minute structure. So we need this candle to come break 1 minute structure. The minute we break 1 minute structure, it starts to change the probability of that. So if we can get a candle that does that, just some buying pressure right now, a little bit of buying pressure is going to be great. We just need a bit of juice right now. Someone open a big buy position right now, please. Open a big buy position. Give us some juice, man. We're really lacking some juice. We need some juice, please. One minute structure is trying to break here now. Can we close above here in 15 seconds is going to be the question. Looks like we will be able to close above, which is nice. Cool. 5 minute time frame also closed bullish. We didn't close back in the range. No bottom, no top wick. Now, the next goal for this trade is to break this 15-minute high. You said it and it happened? Well, I'm just dictating what we need to see. 4 minutes for this 15 to close. If this 15 can just close bullish like this, it will also be good. You still have your second position pending? No, I got triggered on that one. We don't want this 15 to flip back bearish. We want it to sustain the bullish pressure. First position was here, second up there. I wonder where the average position is. Would be cool if we saw maybe somewhere between here and here. Two minutes for this 15 to close. I would love to see this 15-minute close bullish above the bearish candle. Would be great. One of the most frustrating position, is it? I'm not frustrated at all. If you hear, I'm pretty calm. Just following my plan. I've already managed risk. Guys, we've reduced risk by a hell of a lot. If I get stopped out here, I'm not losing too much. If you guys risk 1%, how much you losing when you get stopped out here? See if you guys calculate it. Or based on how much you guys risked. But make sure to mention that. Originally risked X, would lose X. Let's see. Exclusive group, how much? Guys should know this number. .75, origin risking how much? %? Damn. So your first stop loss you didn't account down here, huh? You put both stop loss below 5. So since my first position here, stop loss was 19 pips. Here I'll lose about 0.4. 0.45. We'll see if it slips it. Ooh, no bottom wick, huh? I do think price will have to make a bottom wick here. It's a good close, but price will have to make a bottom wick here. Now we want to see it reflip and go up. I need the toilet. Give me a second. I'm gonna go to the toilet, be back. Hopefully it creates correct liquidity direction, please. I come back, first thing I see is please stay on the toilet, it works well. We want to break this 30-minute high, so if we can get some volume to break this 30-minute high, it gives us probabilities. Five-minute resistance, 2 minutes for this 5-minute to close. We want the 5-minute to close above. We just needed to break this high would be great probabilities because we break the 30-minute high. We make a new high, so that's a higher high. So price action wise, it would be good if we break the high. So if we could get a little bit of volume for that, would be appreciated. It's really close to breaking that high, but just doesn't do it, huh? Yet. If you don't like the position, I have a lot of profits to play with from yesterday. So I don't mind. Everything makes sense price action wise for me. But if you're uncomfortable, want to be conservative, you can be conservative, get out break even. Just don't hate if it reverses. It's not in my control. What's in my control is reading price action. We know volume is super slow today. We can see it. But it's making it tough to close because I'm not seeing anything majorly bearish. I really want this 5 to close above though. That could be a decision maker for me. Come on, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold, come on, hold it, hold it. Hold it. Hold it here, yes, yes, last 3 seconds. No, no, hold it, hold it, hold it. Oof. I don't know if that's at or above. Broker looks like thunderstorm. Oosh. Broke the high. Now is DAX gonna wake up or is he gonna still sleep now? Need some juice. Where's the juice? Come on. That's not a nice retracement. Where's that coming from? Tough position. Come on, now's your time, man. This is your time to shine, DAX. This is your time to shine. Are you listening to me, DAX? This is your time to shine. Again, you're not shining. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Bring the volume. Come on, you've been cooking this huge range now. You have to give us a resolution. Come on, DAX. Has to have a resolution here, right? That's what I like. Right, this is 700 spot here. Break-even spot for me. Hey, look at that, bro. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm closing half of my position here. Let's fucking go, man. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what you fucking call it. I'm cold because I want some money on a Friday, man. I've been waiting for that. That's half out. Yes, a little bit early, but I want some money. That's a long wait. I'm not getting paid from that. 100%, I'm not getting paid from that. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, man. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do actually, guys? I'm gonna put stop loss. Because I closed half, I'm gonna put stop loss below this 1 minute structure. You see this 1 minute structure? Even if it taps me out here, I still make a little bit. Not much, but still make a little bit. Then I leave the rest to run. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, 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 yes. Push! What a wait, guys. That's what you call trading, man. Come on, son. Come on, Dax. London open fly. 5 minutes we need to survive. Still holding. Can I have a W in the chat and a like on the stream for that? Let's see. Let's see the W's in chat for that. That's a well hold, man. Very calm, composed. Was super calm during the trade. You know? Didn't panic. Followed price action. Didn't pussy out. Beautiful.
Touched it up there with a little 1 minute.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that's nice, man.
Harry,
Yes, brother.
you already know I made the call to Antonio to open
Alright.
up the tutor account, and then he just
Yeah,
passed
fuck
price.
Antonio. Fuck him.
Oh wow, bro.
That's what you tell him. Tell him that to his face.
Matter of fact, where even is he, bro? So this guy's never in the Zoom, bro. This guy always joins like fucking 30 minutes left, bro.
Where the fuck is my TP? Where the fuck is my TP? Where the fuck is my TP? Where the fuck is my TP?
Oh man. We need to record that. I wish I had desktop sound on, man. They can't hear that on YouTube, man. I wish I had that. I wish I had that. Nice. London Open in 2 minutes. What are we saying, guys? London Open up or down? If London Open pushes up, we can hear. Could you guys actually hear him? Let's see. Desktop sound. Yes, it was on. You guys heard it. You guys heard it. We have it on recording, guys. We have it on recording. This is good. I'm out happy 1.2%. Nice. I'm taking it. I want to try hold during London. Just see what happens. Get a big push here. I'll be done for the day. Bro, who's doing this, guys? You better 155 likes for that. That's like masterclass. Calm and drawdown. Trust the plan. If we lose, we lose. Come on. I hope there's not sweep all-time high and then come down. Because owes me a little bit more of a push for fun. See if we get a little bit more on that. Show some love to the stream, guys. We stream Monday to Friday. Even if we lost today, you should show the same love because we're following the plan. Although you're happy today, not every day is going to be a winning day. You know? Congratulations, you reached your target. Amazing. Account passed. Let's go. Amazing, amazing. Just January, bro. Tradesharpe exclusive. We're running hot, man. This January is a lot different than last January. Come on, London Open. 50 seconds, guys. I have my finger on the close button here. London Open. London Open. What have you got for us, London Open? London Open, what have you got? How many seconds? 30 seconds. What have you got, London Open? Feels like I'm trading news, guys. It's weird. Palms are sweating now. Feels like because I have nice profits on the table. Feels like you can lose those profits or you're gonna make it, but we need to give it a shot. Let's see here. London Open about to come. 6 seconds. Push up, push up, push up. Nice, nice. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. London Open up. Yes, sir. I'm closing full positions there. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. I'm out. Woo. Yes, sir, man. That's perfect, bro. That's perfect. Can't be greedy, man. 44 banger, man. 44-point banger, bro. I'm done. Guys, I'm not trading next week. Sorry. Bye-bye, everyone. I'm joking, I'm joking. Stay calm, stay calm. There'll be times we lose, okay? We will lose. Make this, understand this. We will lose. Don't celebrate like this now and then cry when we lose. I'm telling you from now. Do not cry when we lose because this is trading. You have to be, yes, it's fun to win. We like to make money, but you cannot cry when we lose. Very important. Very, very important. All right, guys? I'm telling you from now. Nice. What day is it today? Guys, it's massive. How to not get overheated? I just said we will lose. This trade was about to be a loss, guys. You saw it in front of your eyes. It was about to be a loss. But we just followed the plan. We had management plan. We adjusted stop loss. We just sat through it. We sat through it. No one does that live, right? There's very few people who can do that comfortably. Did I sound like in the trade, this sucks, why me? I just said, okay, low volume, we have to deal with it. The only threat we have is if this shit fucking went deeper for liquidity. But it didn't. It just grabbed it from here. We got the next candle. It was actually perfect. We're quite lucky that it didn't flip. It's good. What it did was perfect. What it did was perfect. It was just very clean price action. This followed price action amazingly, you know. Like that's exactly how we want what we want price to do. See what percent we've done here. It's not going to be a massive percentage because I closed yeah, 1.2%. Nice. Closed the first one a little bit early. It's actually 1.15. So we'll put it accurate. I like to round up, but 0.05% after Listen, we're just gonna round it up because I don't like. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. 1.15. 0.05% really that much? You know? $50, but so be it. We'll keep it accurate. We're listening. We need a replay. Where's my TP? Where's my TP? We need to find that. I'm gonna make a soundboard. We need that in our soundboard. Can anyone put the timestamp? We need to save the timestamp. Guys, we have it on recording. Okay, oh, it's somewhere here. Two minutes. What we can hear? Up or down? If London Open in 2 minutes. What are we saying, guys? London Open up or down? If London Open pushes up, we'll see at the end. Could you guys actually hear? 2 minutes. Had that. I wish had desktop sound. Right here, it's coming.
Where the fuck is my TP? Where the fuck is my TP?
Oh my god, 11:56, bro. I need that on sound recording, bro. I need that on sound recording. Shit, man. You were 1 to 2 pips away from SL, didn't even flinch, took more than full TP. You're crazy good, man. Keep it up. I'm not crazy good. I'm really not crazy good. I'm just boring trader who just does my... Like, this is what you have to understand. It's like, if I lose, right? If I lose, everyone's going to say I'm a bad trader. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just probability of that, of the game we play, right? I've told you I'm not the most hype trader, but when the markets are there to capitalize off, they're there to capitalize off, and I will capitalize off it. You know? Monday, I don't know how I'm gonna treat Monday. We have Trump coming into the office on Monday. We have Trump coming into the office on Monday. I wonder how that's gonna affect the market. Good day, coach. Why didn't the other close above pump up except this one? What do you mean by that? Harry, how do you close 50% of your SL when you're in drawdown? No. I had my management plan. If you listen to how I was going to manage the position, I have management inside the exclusive content. It's a big section. It's a big section. It's very complicated. I say in that video, you should not learn to manage if you don't know, like, just leave management. You have stop loss there for a first. In like a lot of people, like when the exclusive guys are sending me trades that they've managed and it's a wrong management, I tell them stop managing the trade. Just have a break even. If it hits SL, it hit SL, because that's the reason you put SL there in the first place, right? It's like, why would you put SL there in the first place? Management is like an advanced thing, like to even save a little bit more, you know? Can you please share the link to the journal? It's in the description, or exclamation journal in chat. How to see a win and not get overheated, because in a win streak I think I get overconfident. Yeah, I always follow my plan. Like today, this entry, if you notice this entry, I only entered half break of high because it was a valid setup 1 on 15. We didn't break the plan and enter the earlier option when there was no structure, no bottom wick. We waited for 2 structure candles actually form before entering only half, because I'm less confident without the 5-minute close. I then follow the plan even further, even though without the 5-minute close we still have a 15-minute setup 1. then only then when the 5-minute close above I do enter the next position, you know. Yohari, after we passed that 15-minute resistance, I moved my SL below, which tapped me out. I don't have a lot of profit. What do you mean you tapped you out? Below what you moved your SL? You should never move your SL. You should the maximum you move your SL is the way I managed it. You know? Or if you were uncomfortable with the position, then you just you know, 15R in profit. So what do you mean it tapped you out 15R in profit? This is our 15-minute resistance all the way up here. So that's good, man. You get a nice TP. So yeah. Damn, 9-trade win streak. Is it really? I'm not even counting. No, it's not. It's not. We took a loss here. We took a loss. But this has actually been... Whew. Wow. MashaAllah, I would have to say to this is some of my most consistent trading in my life. That's very minimum losses during London. Wow. I need to push risk up. I don't know what I'm doing. 100%. Yeah, it's great. Very proud, very happy, you know. You have to be. And there'll be times where I'll slip into a losing streak again, and you guys will see it. And people will hate. I'm telling you, from now. I'm warning you. There'll be time where I slip into a losing streak for sure. It's just how things work in this game. But the fact is that if this is when I'm in that losing streak, my mindset is gonna be like, what's happening now compared to before? Because I have the patience to sit back and watch the losing streak pass me. Because I can sit back and not touch the market. Because I know if I touch the market, I get burned. And that's where, you know, that's where things make a change, you know, is that I can sit out the market, and you guys will have to sit with me. People will leave stream because they get bored. They say this guy doesn't take trades, but if I took them, I would lose myself, you know. So you think you have to enter with more lots now? My plan was for February. I definitely need to do it by February for sure. You know what I mean? Like, but if I'm trading consistent like this, it just, yeah, it needs to happen, like, to push myself, you know. Like, it would make sense. The stats say it. Confidence is there. It's the best time to do it, you know, when your confidence is high. But not ignorance. There's a difference between ignorance and confidence, right? I'm not cocky in my trading. That's where you get burnt, is if you're cocky in your trading. Overconfidence is bad. I'm not talking about, yeah, that confidence. Have you been slowly increasing your lot size? Yeah, once a year. I did it in the beginning. I used to do it like every 3 months because my lot size I had to put down to like half a lots when I was really not doing well and just losing money. I moved my lot size down to half a lots. Then that time I was increasing pretty fast. Every 2-3 months, adding 1 or 2 lots. Till I got back to like average 5 lots. We're talking about GJ at the time when I was trading it. Then I did like once a year I increased the lot size. I'm not in a rush. I'm looking to grow wealth slowly, right? How much do you expect to buffer before you risk more? It's more about a confidence than a buffer, if I'm being honest. If I'm being truly honest, it's about a confidence more than a buffer, you know? So yeah. You prove everybody that trading is simple the way to go. Support resistance plus liquidity the way. Yeah. Lost about $60 this morning because of overconfidence and FOMO. Yeah, it will do that, you know. But at least you identify that as a win. You average 5-10% per month? I do. I average 5-10% per month. Nothing crazy, but it's sustainable. With time, I'm sure this will grow to something where I can really, really scale shit in my life, you know. But I'm not here to burn myself out before that happens. I think a lot of people do that. or need to impress the internet in any way, right? There's some questions. Hi, can you send the link to the group? Yes. You guys asked for the link, but I don't see you join. So is there something happening? You tell me. But no, this discussion, these trade recaps, all of this stuff happens in the group. I wouldn't go out there and pay for a course. If you guys are actually looking for something, you get way worth more. Like, don't go spending too much money. This costs like $1.8 per day. Please, you don't need to. Like, trust. The Discord group, yeah, the private one. People keep asking for the link, and then I can see they don't join. You can see in Zoom here we have 49 people. We keep it still tight. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop off early because my job is done for the day. I hope everyone enjoyed. Leave a like on the stream. Share the stream with your friends. Anyone, just support it. We want to get this information out. We want to show people what real trading is like. We want to show, maybe they might not be interested, but at the end of the day, this is what's worked for me, and that's, what I know best. So I would love to share that with people. I love to see people succeed. We had just today someone in the group pass one of their challenges, and it's lovely to see that so early on in the year. And I'm expecting a big year for a lot of us if we all keep our head down, not get overconfident, not get cocky, and just follow the plan the same way we did last year. Last year we went through a lot of obstacles, and at the same time made massive improvement. And for me, that's a win. That's what I enjoy doing in life. And if you get paid in the process, it's even better, right? If you don't, then it's a learning curve till you get paid, and that's the battle you pay. So I appreciate everyone showing up all week. If you did, really pleasure to have people on stream to chat with, interact with. Makes my trading more enjoyable, keeps me accountable, and I enjoy it better than trading by myself. So I hope you guys appreciate that and enjoy it yourself too. This week on YouTube, we have a vlog coming out. Yesterday, I went to a private yacht party with the team. They organized it. Raja Banks was there, all of these people. So they told me the podcast is coming out next week. So you guys will get to see that. This week, I have a nice vlog coming for you guys. Vlog and trade recap. So make sure to run that video up. We put effort in that. Would be a pleasure to help support that. And yeah, with that being said, guys, take care, trade sharp, and hopefully have a beautiful weekend, and hopefully catch you very, very soon. Peace. Cheers.